Well, welcome everyone to Love versus Hate. My name is Anne, and I am your old-fashioned nerd.
And I'm Emily, your mainstream millennial.
And Emily and I like to debate, and we like to argue, and we like to disagree about the things in life that we love and hate.
And hopefully you guys will agree on this episode with me.
Yeah, we're going to be focusing today on Emily's Netflix movie pick. So I was last week, we got to pick one of mine, and now this week it's Emily's turn.
Yeah, and I'm going totally opposite of Anne's pick last week, which if you haven't listened, go give it a listen. It was like an action drama. I don't know. Was that what kind of movie was it?
Yeah,
I just stuttered so much.
Yeah, I kind of loved it though. I don't know if our listeners did so much, but I thought it was funny. I would say action, thriller, drama. It's got all of it, and also very beautiful and stylistic and amazing. It was Drive. If you haven't listened, check it out. It's good.
Yeah. Check it out. Check out the movie and our podcast episode after watching it. But Anne, in a previous episode, you talked about the John Krasinski's show during quarantine called Some Good News.
Yes.
And I had, at the time that you talked about it, I had only seen the first episode, and you were talking about how in the second episode, he calls this girl on Zoom, this little girl who was supposed to see Hamilton, and obviously she couldn't because of COVID. And so all of a sudden, like, Lin-Manuel Miranda and everybody from the cast comes on Zoom and, like, sings her a song, and you were, like, kind of disappointed in the way she reacted, right?
Yeah.
So today I watched the second episode. I feel like I would have reacted the same way. I don't know how else you could have reacted. Like,
I don't know.
Like, I feel like she looked excited.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just jealous, ultimately, is the thing. So I'm realizing that now, and I feel bad for, saying that this cute little 9-year-old didn't, she did deserve it. I'm just jealous. And I think because of my jealousy, I feel like she didn't react well enough. But in reality, I probably would have acted very similar. So I'm just jealous. That's all. I want to see the original cast.
I was expecting for her to just, like, be staring at the camera, like, with no emotion, but she seemed excited to me. So I was like, Anne, you hate her. Haters back off.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't know. I probably would have fainted, personally. I probably would have fainted and jumped up and down and screamed. I just think my reaction would be different. That's all.
Yeah, that's true. That would have been entertaining.
My reaction?
Fainted.
Oh, yeah.
Then you wouldn't have even seen the performance. Do you think they would have waited for you to wake up?
I don't know. Maybe.
Interesting.
Yeah.
John Krasinski, if you're listening, can you please make this happen so we can see what would happen?
I don't think I would. I mean, don't think I've ever fainted in my life.
Oh, I have.
You have?
It was bad, actually, because I've only fainted once, and it was in college. I was in choir my freshman year, or maybe it was sophomore. I think it was sophomore year. And it was like the day of the concert, and we were doing our rehearsal in the theater. I was standing on the top riser, one person away from the edge of the riser, and we were singing, and all the lights were on us, and I was feeling really hot, and I was just like, I don't feel good. And you know how, like, maybe you don't because you've never fainted, but I could just feel that there was something wrong, and I felt like I was, like, literally, like, moving my body in a circle, like,
what?
I don't even know how to explain it. I felt like I was moving, like, in a circle, and, like, then all of a sudden I just fainted.
Yikes.
And luckily I had a friend standing next to me who caught me. Otherwise I literally would have fallen off of the 4th row of risers.
Oh, that would have been so bad.
But then everybody, like, in all of the choirs was just staring at me because obviously I just fainted. And yeah, but then I got some cookies out of it.
Oh, well, I think you needed water, but cookies are good.
Well, I think I got
Lift the
cookies and
spirits.
water.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
And everyone was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I think so."
Yikes. Yeah, I've never fainted. I don't know what that experience is like. I watched a friend of mine faint, but that's as
Did you
close as
catch
I've gotten. I didn't personally, but my friend who we also was with us did. She was closer and she caught her. So, and she kind of it was sort of a catch fall because she like caught her, but she was already too far down, so she just kind of fell with her and like caught her as a cushion. And so they were both on the ground. But yeah, it was scary. I did not particularly like that experience. It was very
No,
scary.
fainting isn't very good.
No, it's not a good sign. But anyway, yeah, so to the little girl and to John Krasinski, if you're listening, I am sorry. I just am jealous, okay? I've got to work past this in my own way.
Yeah, well, I'll work on her jealousy issues. Don't
Thank
you
you
guys worry.
Thank you.
So I'm going to give you a couple clues on my movie, my Netflix movie.
Okay.
And see if you can guess.
Yeah.
It is a Netflix original.
Ooh, okay.
It has a lot of Asian representation.
Is it Filthy Rich Asians?
No, It's Crazy Rich Asians is the name of the movie though. But no, that's not it.
Oh, okay.
Good guess though. The main character's name is... Wait, what's her name?
Is it Mulan?
No. Is Lara Jean.
Oh my gosh, you mentioned this. And you couldn't remember if it was Lara or Laura or it bugged you or something about that? You've talked about
everyone,
this.
Yeah, because all the different characters pronounce her name differently. Like it's Laura Jean, it's Lara Jean. Like, what is it?
I don't know if I can pull the title out of my head, but I know you've talked about it.
It's based off of a book written by Jenny Han. And it's called To All the Boys I've Loved Before.
Oh, no.
Have you seen it?
No.
Yay. I was hoping you haven't because I really love watching this movie. I literally watched it like the other day. I wouldn't really call it a rom-com. I would just call it a romance. Like a high school romance. Yeah, so this movie came out in 2018 and it's just like the sweetest little thing. It'll just like make you smile the whole time, and if you're not smiling the whole time, then you have no heart. And
no, that just means I'm bored.
No, it's so cute. I love the relationship between the three sisters. They're so cute and adorable. The youngest sister is my favorite because she's just really funny. And it's basically about Lara Jean, and she writes these letters when she was growing up. Every time she would have a really big crush, she would write letters to the boy that she liked.
And then her sisters give the letters to the boys.
No. Her sister mails them out without her knowing. And then, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Her
Well,
sisters...
she doesn't give them. She mails them.
Oh, well, technicality.
So yeah, that's basically what it's about, and it's really, really cute.
I don't know, Emily. I'm not a huge high school romantic kind of person.
Oh my
not
gosh.
really my cup of tea.
You have to try it. It's going to be so cute.
You're going to force me to try it, so I will.
This is literally my favorite, like, it's my guilty pleasure genre. Like, I love all of those movies. It's really cheesy, but, like, it's so good. And I love the dad, the actor. What is his name? His name is...
IMDb, our favorite website.
John Corbett.
Why does that name sound familiar?
He's in My Big Fat Greek Wedding. He's the guy.
Oh,
the male
yes.
lead.
Okay, yeah, Yep, I have seen that one.
Yep.
That one, like,
and then
I can get behind rom-coms in general, but overall, like, just, I don't know. We'll see.
I just love the
I'll try to
family
be
aspect.
open-minded.
I love that there's like a family aspect and that the family is so strong in this movie. Which in other movies, usually like you don't even see that the person has a family or a mom or a dad or any siblings.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that makes it a little bit unique. And it's funny, a little bit here and there, but I wouldn't call it a rom-com.
Okay. All right. I'll give it a try.
It's so cute. I can't wait.
And you said you watched this like a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, I watched, there's a second movie out too, a sequel, and there's also a third movie in production right now.
Gee. Okay, and we're watching the original?
Yeah, we're watching the first one. The second one is...
How can you tell that story again? I feel like you've written the letters, you give them to the guys, things go down, the end.
No, you just, you'll know.
Okay.
There's 5 guys that she writes letters to.
Oh, no,
but
please tell me it's not like a, what do you call 5-movie quadrilogy?
No, there's only 3.
Quindrilogy?
I don't know, but there's only 3.
Oh, wow, okay. So she must then, in the first, she must give 2, does she give all the letters?
Yeah, everyone gets them.
Oh, well then, yeah,
except
well,
for
how
one.
do you make more movies about that then?
Everyone except for one. You'll find out. I'll tell you after you watch the movie.
Okay.
What happens in the second one.
And then the second one is when she's in college, and then the third one is when she's at her first job.
No.
Okay, I'm done.
You're wrong, Anne.
You're
done. Wrong.
I'll start being open-minded right.
Not so predictable, is it?
I'm going to start being open-minded right now.
And the cinematography and the artistry is just... Mwah. Just kidding.
Yeah, no. Okay, my open-mindedness is now closed. I tried. And then Emily said
the opening
bad.
scene. Hey, Anne, the opening scene, I think you might just want to compare it to Drive because it's pretty great.
I don't know. Drive has one of the best opening scenes in cinema history, Emily. Are you sure you want to compare it?
No, but I just wanted to say that.
Oh. All right. Well, okay. I have my open-mindedness creaked open. It may...
It's creaked open.
It's creaked. It could open further. It could just close. We'll find out.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So we just finished watching To All the Boys I've Loved Before. And what are your overall thoughts?
I mean...
She's like, how can I put this in a way that makes it seem like I don't like it, but that I actually did?
No. It's just not my type of thing. I mean, like... Especially, it got better as it went along, but in the beginning, the whole time I was just like, ugh. And I don't know, I just feel like a story like this has been told a million times, and I'm kind of over it a little bit.
But it's so cute. Come on, you liked Kitty. You liked Lara Jean.
There were parts that was okay, that I kind of, I guess you could say liked, but I don't know. Meh.
She was totally invested in the whole movie.
I was totally
literally messaging me throughout the entire thing. Like, oh my gosh, sad Josh. Josh is going to be sad.
Josh was sad, okay? That was like his role. He just had to be sad the whole time. That was the only thing keeping me going was how many comments I could make. I had a lot to say about it. And we could probably count how many things were positive. It was definitely like a 3 to 20 ratio. Like the majority of it was like really, and it was just like, it's one of those things where it was like really predictable. I feel like I predicted it fairly well. Like, you know, and it's just the way they set it up. Like they set it up to be a predictable movie. Like I knew immediately that she was going to spoilers. I knew immediately that she was going to end up with Peter. I was like, yep, that's happening. Like they try and make you think, oh, maybe it could be Josh, but no, there was no chance. He was sad. He was going to always be sad.
Okay, but did you enjoy the movie at all?
Honestly,
or did you hate it?
I would. Hate is a strong word, but if I had to choose between the two, definitely hate.
What?
It,
I was
it was
so upset.
boring. I'm sorry.
And you literally in like the first 2 minutes, she was like being so rude. And I was like, Anne, I literally was so open-minded for your movie.
Yeah, because
And
mine's
you're just
good.
hating on mine. No,
I'm
mine is
sorry.
cute.
Okay, it's a romantic movie. All romantic movies have some kind of cuteness to them.
Yeah, but nothing like Lara Jean. She's just like the cutest character ever.
I've seen cuter.
But Kitty really stole the show for me. Kitty is my all-time favorite character in that set
Yeah,
of
she was not in
characters.
it enough. She needed to be in it a lot more. Honestly, I think Mystery Science Theater could do a really good riff track to that movie and it would be 10 times better.
I was looking up on YouTube for the CinemaSins account that does the Everything Wrong With videos.
Yes.
I wanted to see if they did one to all the boys, and they haven't. So I'm
not
pretty
surprised.
disappointed. I'm like,
No.
why haven't they done that?
Because there's 10 million other movies out there that's way more worth their time.
No, this movie is super popular. Like, this is a Netflix original, and it's a really, really popular movie.
Yeah.
I think they could get a lot of views on that video if they made it. They made one on Twilight. Why can't they make one on this one?
Because Twilight is way, way bigger than this one. I had
Shut
heard
up,
of Twilight. I'm sorry.
That's because Twilight was in regular theaters.
Exactly. And also there's just a lot more about it. I'm not saying that, like, the CinemaSins won't do it. I'm just saying they could not waste their time with it.
No, they could probably get a lot of sins from this movie.
Yeah, probably. That's true.
It would be so easy to make fun of and find lots of mistakes.
Yeah. I mean, it's not Twilight, though. There's a difference. Like, the Twilight craze was very different. Because even Mystery Science Theater has done a riff track to Twilight, and I cannot recommend it enough. It is so funny. It is hilarious. If you're going to watch Twilight, you have to watch it with the Mystery Science Theater riff track. Trust me, all of our listeners, even if you're a mainstream millennial, you will enjoy it. Emily will watch it sometime, and you will die laughing. It's so funny.
Okay. But I want to know, what do you think is going to happen in the second movie?
Well, I have a feeling that she and Peter are together, but then something probably happens. You know that mean girl, Jen, she never did give the scrunchie back. I feel like the scrunchie's going to make a comeback in the second movie, and that's going to be a part of it. Also, I bet something happens with Peter's dad. I bet that plays a role. And something probably happens with Margot. Maybe Margot gets a boyfriend. Ooh, maybe Kitty gets a boyfriend. Ooh, there's so many possibilities. Maybe Josh gets a girlfriend and maybe he's no longer sad Josh. But I kind of feel like he would remain sad Josh. I think they've just established that with his character. And even in the second movie, he's still just sad Josh.
I don't want to burst your bubble, but Josh isn't in the second movie.
But he was so key to this whole thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Josh isn't in the second movie. There's nothing about the scrunchie in the second movie. There's nothing with
but that
Peter's
was like
dad.
The main MacGuff of the entire thing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay, what's the second movie about then?
So, remember the very end of this movie that you just watched?
Yeah. They walk away.
They walk away.
And then there's the guy. The guy shows up with the fifth letter.
Yeah, John Ambrose McLaren.
Mm-hmm.
So in the second movie, he turns black. And
what?
That guy that you see at the end of the first movie, that's not who was cast in the second movie.
Oh.
The second movie stars Jordan Fisher, which I don't know if you know who that is.
Nope.
Well, yeah. He plays John Ambrose, so it's kind of like a love triangle in the second movie.
But she's with Peter, so why?
You just have to watch it, I guess.
No.
We can watch it right after this.
No.
It's on Netflix.
No, I could care less.
Come on. No, you obviously care if you're asking me questions.
No, that I was just trying to keep conversation for the sake of the podcast.
No, I bet you're going to ask me a question about it right after we end this. You're going to be like, Emily, can we watch that now?
No.
Please.
No.
Come on.
No. Nope, I'm good. I'll watch
Fun
Scott
sucker.
Pilgrim versus the World and force you to watch
No.
that instead. Yes.
You're so annoying.
So much better. You're annoying.
Ugh.
I'm sorry I didn't like your movie.
I'm sorry that you have such a closed mind that you had to make fun of it and be negative the entire time.
I was not negative the entire time. I had 3 positive comments.
3 positive comments over the hour and 40 minutes or however long the movie is.
I had a moment where I went, "Aw, that was cute." I had that moment. Don't forget that.
Okay, 4 positive moments.
4 positive moments. And one of them was, "Aw, cute."
Yeah, but everything else was just so negative and just bringing down the mood.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just kidding. You can't bring down the mood for that movie because that movie's amazing.
Okay, well, I'm glad you like it. And it's just not my thing. I'm a nerd. Come on. You gotta...
But it's so cute. I don't know how
you don't like
cannot.
Star Wars. You don't like Star Wars, okay? I am not in the wrong here.
That's because that movie is stupid.
No, no. You cannot say that this movie's better than Star Wars. This movie's stupid.
No, it is better than Star Wars.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is. It's a feel-good movie.
Measure. No.
It's a feel-good movie. It's not long. It doesn't make me want to fall asleep. So yes, it is better.
No, it was boring and predictable. It had very little character development overall.
Okay.
You knew exactly what was going to happen the whole time. This story also has been told 10 billion times over. There was nothing about it that inspired my imagination or wanted me to get creative or think about it afterwards. It was just a story that had no actual meaning to me.
Okay, how is Darth Vader not predictable? His name literally means Dark Father.
So I don't understand your point.
That was a Pitch Perfect reference. You just didn't get it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I have seen Pitch Perfect. I like Pitch Perfect better than this movie.
Ugh, whatever. I'm so over this. I'm never showing you any movie ever again except for I'm making you watch a movie right after this.
Okay, to be fair, did you actually think I would like this movie?
Yes, everyone should like this movie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I'm disappointing then. I thought you would think I wouldn't like this movie.
No, I didn't think that you would like it. I just wanted you to because how can you not like the Coveys?
They were
the
fine.
song Coveys. Aren't they
fine.
just like the cutest family? They're just amazing. I want to be their next door neighbor. I just want to live in their neighborhood.
You just want to be friends with Kitty.
Yeah, I just love Kitty, okay? Okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad we got to the bottom of that one.
Ugh, okay. I'm glad
Anyway.
I got that off my chest.
Yeah. So if you have seen the movie and you are on Emily's side and you absolutely love it, you guys should let us know. And you should let us know on our social media, which you can reach us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And if you are of my mind, you should let me know as well. Or you can just say, no, Anne, you're completely wrong. This is the most amazing movie of all time. Or you can be
You don't have to say it's the most amazing movie of all time. You can just be like, I disagree with Anne and I enjoy watching the movie. And I think that the song Coveys are amazing and I love Kitty. She's my favorite character.
Or you can be like, Star Wars is 10 times better.
Or you could subscribe to our YouTube because we have all of our episodes on there and we also have bonus content. Go check it out if you want to see our faces.
Yeah. I mean, our faces are on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, I think, too. But, whatever.
Yeah,
We're
but YouTube's cooler.
Yeah, YouTube is cooler. Or you can, of course, always email us. We appreciate all of your feedback, and we definitely appreciate you guys so much for listening. But I think to wrap us up, Emily, what is your life lesson from this whole experience? Not just the movie, but this whole experience.
My life lesson is to always go in with an open mind to any movie you watch except for Star Wars.
Okay, to be fair, you can go in with an open mind. It doesn't mean you're going to leave with an open mind.
Okay, but you can't stop your open-mindedness 2 minutes into the movie.
I don't think I did.
Anne,
I don't think I did.
I think
was
you
making
did.
ha-has. I was making jokes.
No.
Okay, anyway.
What's your life lesson?
My life lesson is to just talk to people. You know, sad Josh did not have to be sad the whole time. If what's her face? Laura, I think it's Lara.
We can just call her LJ.
If LJ had just talked to him in the first place, he did not have to be sad the whole movie, but she just ignored him and was like, I can't talk to you right now. I can't deal with this. OMG, get out of my life. And like they used to be best friends. They used to be like super close friends. And all of a sudden she's just going to turn the key and be like, no, not about you. Goodbye. Like, that's so mean. He did not have to be sad the whole time. Just talk to people, just have conversations, and then that way you don't have to be sad.
Yeah, that is a good point, because in the movie, like, she all of a sudden stopped talking to him, and like he came over to her house and she was like, I can't talk to you, I don't know how. And then like a couple scenes later, she was talking to him about her problems. And I'm like, all of a sudden you can start talking to him again?
I know.
When did this happen?
I know.
I'm not going to disagree. There are some like plot holes, but I still love it.
Okay, well, see, the thing is, you can get, and to be fair, I can get over some of that stuff too. Like, you know, even Star Wars. There's so many plot holes in Star Wars, but you forgive it because it's Star Wars and you love it. Same with like Star Trek. You know how many times there's like there's not continuity in Star Trek? There's a million, but you still love it, and you forgive it because it's Star Trek and it's amazing. So I do understand that perspective. For me, though, it's just not my thing.
So Anne, before we leave, do you want to hear what my other choices for showing you were?
Yes.
Okay. So my other pick was He's Just Not That Into You.
Okay.
Which is, it's one of those movies that has a bunch of different stars in it. Like, it has Justin Long, Jennifer Aniston. It's got Ben Affleck. Like, it's got a bunch of different stars, and like they have like maybe 4 or 5 different storylines that like all merge together at the end. Mm-hmm. So that one is one of my favorites. I haven't seen it in years though. And then my other pick that I was trying to decide on was New York Minute. Have you ever seen that one? Probably
Nope.
not. With Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Oh my gosh, that one is a classic. You should watch that one. Definitely. 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's so funny. Anything with Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen is amazing.
By your standards.